Wet, 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 wet. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is Monday, August the 22nd, and we are wet. We got about 2.5 inches pretty much everywhere over the weekend and yesterday. And we got good chances of rain pretty much every day this week. It's been kind of drizzling a little bit today. So basically, corn harvest is out for today. It is just too wet. The land is too wet, number one. And then it's already rained a little bit so far today. Supposed to get some later on, so there's just no way we can cut corn. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the opportunity to go around, and I'm basically going around checking all the soybeans for insects and worms. We just sprayed this field right here. I'm down here at Blackwell's Bend. We sprayed it with the airplane. We used the Sniper and the Unforgiven, which is going to give us a little protection, a little residual protection. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to walk out here and we'll just see what we see. And anyway, make sure we don't have a problem out here. Shouldn't see any worms or anything. I have not seen these beans in a long time, and man, they look a lot better than the last time I saw them. They are looking really good. This is Pioneer 68A07. Anyway, what I've noticed as I've been looking at them is number one, I've been seeing a lot of moths. So when I walk through here, y'all will see these little, looks like little teeny tiny butterflies, but that's a moth. And anyway, I've been seeing a lot of those, so that is not good. It's not that it's not good, but moths lay eggs, which turn into worms, and so we could have a hatch out of a lot of worms if we don't pay attention. But we'll walk through here and you'll just see them flying. See there? See them just kind of flying. All those are moths. Beans are looking just great. I mean, look at all these blooms right here. See how I'm talking about the little flowers right here? That is going to turn into a pod. It'll be a flower, and then it's going to turn into a pod. So everywhere you see a flower, basically is going to be a pod. And there is a lot of them. I'll tell you that. A lot of flowers. Man, look at all those blooms. Also, this is double crop beans. So that's a big time plus for these beans to look this good. And when I mean double crop, that means that we had wheat out here, we harvested the wheat, and then we came back in here and planted the second crop, the double crop, which was these soybeans. And I'm telling you what, I like what I'm seeing right now. It's actually starting to rain right now. You see how tall they are? They come up to about my waist. And they have filled in the middles, the canopy from row to row. Finally filled in. That's going to shade out any weeds and stuff, so that's good. They just, I don't know, there's nothing else to say about them except they look good, which is a big plus. There they are. There's the moss. I talked to Brad from Nutrien. He said once you see these moths in here, that usually in about 4 days they'll hatch out some worms and stuff. So we're gonna really pay attention to them this week, because it's gonna happen pretty quick. But you can just see them everywhere. I'm still down here at Blackwell's Bend. I just came down to a different spot. That's all just old damage. I've got my drop cloth, but every time I've shook, I've seen no worms, so we'll just look anyway. Well, golly, there is one. Well, that's the first one I've seen. Yeah. Nothing on that one. Well, that's gonna be it for Blackwell's Bend. I'm gonna pack it up, go grab some lunch, and then we'll hit Tyler. That's on the way back to the shop. We'll go check those beans out. Brad, he's checking everything in the valley. He's looking at all those soybeans for me. So anyway, grab lunch, go look at some more beans. All right, let's check out Tyler. There's a moth. All right, these are double crop beans also. They were planted later than the ones at Blackwell's Bend. This will be some of the last beans we planted. So they may be a little bit more behind. Or they, who knows, they may be ahead. But anyway, this is Pioneer 59A11. Is that right? I think that's right. 59A11, I think. But as you can see, they took a lot of damage by some worms and stuff. We had the airplane has already sprayed this, so we shouldn't have any worms out here. But boy, they were doing some damage. You can see how bad. If you leave them alone, you won't have any leaves. So we got the drop cloth. We will lay this baby down, do some shakes, and see what we got. Okay. Do a shake over here. Do a shake over here. Grab it, see what we got. Alright, I got kudzu bug. There's a worm, but he looks dead. He doesn't look real healthy. Yeah, he anyway, I don't even know if I'd count him. But that's it. I wish I had one of those nets. You go out here and to catch all the flying insects, it's this big old net, and you do a sweep it over the beans like this, and that way you can really catch your stink bugs and stuff like that normally will fly off before you get to them. So these are actually farther along than the ones at Blackwell's Bend. See all the pods? They've just about quit blooming. This pod's all the way to the very top of the plant. Try out these new boots I got. Got them at our local co-op. My bean boots are just about shot. So it was time for an upgrade. They're pretty slick. The dog got a hold of that one. Lucy. Yeah. So it's time for something new. I've never had this brand, Dan Post. Never heard of them, but they had a lot of these boots in there, different styles and all. So that's what I got. guy in there said he had these, and he said he really liked them. So, kind of looks like a cowboy boot. Waterproof. It's not a steel toe, which I didn't want a steel toe. Get all this stuff out. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh. There they are. Well, there they are. I'll try them out for a couple days and tell you if I like them or not. Oh man, Tuesday, August 23rd, and it is going to be another rainy day all day long. If you look at the radar, the future view, they've got rain coming across right across central Alabama all day long. It's not raining hard at the moment, but it's just going to be raining all day. So no corn harvest today, but we got some seed trucks down here right now. Wayne's loading them out, so we'll get some cool footage of that. So let's get these trucks loaded, and then we're gonna head down to Grey Rocks. I'm gonna go down there just to see with my own eyes how wet the ground looks and the corn and all. Just try to make a decision on basically what we're gonna be doing for the rest of the week, because like I said, we got rain chances today all day, Wednesday got it all day, Thursday all day, and I think Friday it finally starts to let up a little bit. But, so we're gonna head down there, check it out, and see what else we can get into. Let's get this video started. Oh boy, it is wet. Anyway, what I was gonna do while I was down here looking at Grey Rocks, see if I can move the service trailer over there to where our combine is, get it close, because we got all our parts and stuff in here for the combine. And then also our water trailer right there. That's our fire tank in case the combine catches on fire or something that is filled with water. Need to get both of these over there to where our combine is before it gets any more wet. So that's what we're going to attempt to do. See if we can get it done. Yeah. I've got something going on with the old GMC truck. It's really weird. It's like it does it when I'm going about 20 miles an hour. Kind of when you're like taking off from a red light. Once you hit about 20 miles an hour, you can kind of start hearing it. But it's associated with my accelerator. You'll hear the noise once you're going, and it sounds like a kind of a vibrating, kind of a metal vibrating. And once I let off the accelerator, it'll stop. Then you mash it again and it'll do it. It doesn't do it every time, but I'm gonna try to make it, see if I can make it do it. All right, here we go. Listen good. You'll just hear it vibrating. Right there. Did y'all hear it? Oh man, this is wet. Okay, this is what we were hoping our corn was going to look like. This is in the irrigated field. Did not quite get the irrigation going in time. This is the first year we're farming this place. Pivot needed some work. Finally got it going a little bit late, but once we got it going, we poured the water to it. So this is BH Genetics 8660. And as you can see, everybody's been talking about the terrible weeds and grass. This is what we were hoping for right here. This is what happens when you have water to activate a lot of the chemicals that we're putting in at lay-by. They go down in the ground, they keep weeds from coming up and stuff. So it's got a few little briars and stuff. The whole field is not perfect like this, but this is what typically we want right here. And this is typically what it looks like. But we had a good canopy come over because the corn was growing tall because it was getting water, so it shaded out good. And like I said, we got the water to activate the chemicals down in the ground. We did not on all the other fields with the dry land. So anyway, we'll take a look at it. Like I said, this is BH Genetics 8660. Not perfect, you know, by any means this year, but it is a lot better than the dry land for sure. We'll pull the ear off, pull a couple of ears off, count the rows around and stuff, and we'll take a look at it. Of course, on this one right here, I had to go find a really good looking ear. So we got a really good one I searched for, and then we got one that I randomly picked, so we'll compare the difference. So first we'll count the kernels long ways, and then we'll count the kernels around, kind of give you an idea what size this cob is. I'd probably call it 35 long, 16 around. Not too bad. I mean, that's pretty good for the year we've had. I would take that all day long if every stalk had that on it. This year I would, but unfortunately this was a good ear. Like I said, I really searched for. Now we'll see what an average ear looks like in this field. So not too bad. Probably could have found one worse than this, but like I said, I just randomly grabbed it. So count it up, see what it is. Well, actually that one is 36. 16 again. So anyway, apparently not too bad. So that's a good thing. That is good. So, not too bad. We'll throw these in the combine because we need every kernel when we go by the combine this year. So that's gonna be it for Grey Rocks. Probably gonna head back toward the shop. We may go over there and see if the logging crew, I hadn't been up there in a while, see how advanced they are going up that big hill. And anyway, then we'll get to the shop, crawl under the truck, and we'll see if we can take a look at that drive shaft and see if we can figure out what in the world's vibrating under there. All right, since it's almost football season again, we got 4 pieces of corn right here. Let's see if we can pull off a Tom Brady. I'm aiming for the corn header, which if I can't hit that, we got big problems. I don't know what kind of score y'all are gonna give me on that one, because a lot of them, they did hit in here and then they bounce out. So is that considered in or out? I'll let y'all decide. All right guys, let's go take a look at it with the drone, see what it looks like. Alright, obviously here's the drive shaft. That's why I was worried if I was getting any vibration right here in this U-joint. Don't feel anything there. Whew. Big old thing right here is hot. Muffler pipe. Elbow just hit it. I think it took some of my skin off. I don't know, this U-joint right here feels good to me. There's no wobble in it. Well guys, I'm not having any luck, but it's something to do with this drive shaft, because like I said, when I'm going like 20 miles an hour, you start hearing a light little vibration. Could be like right in here where this joins up. You just feel a real light vibration. You let off the accelerator, which basically quits putting torque to this, and it stops. So if you got any comments on this, if you had any similar issues on a GMC 2500, let me know in the comments. So guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Just 2 days of rain non-stop, just about, has really shut down harvest. So hopefully in the next video we will be back to corn harvest and get some cool footage of that. So yeah, that's all I got, guys. So we will regroup and we'll catch y'all on the next video. So we'll see y'all later. We are out of here. See ya.